What's up, everybody? Crypto Martian here, back with another video. I got a couple articles for y'all today. We got 4chan rumor triggers 10,000 plus crypto rally, new Defi Alliance. We got Zcash's first halving, and we have staking on with Atomic Wallet. One thing I wanted to point out, I was looking at the market here. Tether overtook XRP. I'll refresh it here. Tether is now number 3. XRP is number 4. Looks like Tether has it by about 300 million on the market cap. I thought that was pretty interesting. I haven't heard anything about it, so I'm not sure if it just happened or if it already happened like a few days ago or whatever. But we'll see what articles come out about that. Overall, the market is down a bit. I believe I said in my last video I was expecting it to come down. I do think we got a little more ways to go. I am positioning myself to be buying in when that does happen. Depending on what happens, we know Bitcoin's volatile, so it could do another run up or a quick drop, then up. We'll see. But overall, market it's not really doing much. We'll go ahead and get into the first article. 4chan rumor triggers 10,300% crypto rally in insane pump and dump. A low cap cryptocurrency surged more than 10,300% in an instant after users of the anonymous forum site 4chan and Telegram appeared to buy into a rumor that the coin was poised to rally. A post on 4chan's business and finance page hyped Open Y Curve Insurance OCRV has the next crypto gem that could skyrocket 100x. Quote, strap in, market cap is only like 8K and this shit is going to explode. Already is shield on Telegram. I don't know if that's OPYN or Open. Could be like TRB months ago. Only that, but 100 times cheaper, unquote. Within a few hours after the 4chan shill, OCRV went ballistic. The crypto token climbed from 0.29 cent. Climbed from 29 cents to an all-time high of $3.04. Oh, that's a big pump there. And probably just happened in an instant. Let's see. OCRV is a token from OPYN, which is designed to allow users of the decentralized finance platform Curve.fi to insure their deposits. Insurance tokens protect investors against market volatility, flash crashes, and other systematic risk. But on the day OCRV exploded, traders were buying expired insurance tokens. Wow. As traders bought the tokens, OCRV crashed as fast as it climbed. A couple of hours after hitting its all-time high on May 23rd, OCRV plunged to 22 cents, a devaluation of over 92%. OCRV's case appears to be a classic pump and dump scheme and a cautionary tale for the dangers of investing in the nascent crypto markets where coins with low volume can rise exponentially before quickly crashing back to where they began. Yeah, so it just happened in an instance. So you got to be careful. A lot of these coins, they are pump and dump schemes. I mean, if you catch it, that is quite a bit of money, but it is hard to catch. I believe we had me say go just so not too long ago. It shot up like overnight. Let's see. And you get these massive run-ups. I believe it was on, and then just came down in an instant. So let's see here. I was on the Coinbase chart. Let's see. I'll go to the 4 hour. Zoom in here. Man, I had woke up, it was up like 20 something percent, and I went back to look at the charts, and it had hit. I mean, and it was like $1.18 here, $1.40, and it just shot all the way up to like $4.55. Crazy, and it came all the way back down to 240, and now we've been trading sideways, about $1.70, yeah, about mid $1.70 range. But I mean, the volatility in crypto is crazy. So there's a lot of money to be made if you I guess you just gotta stay on top of the markets. But with these stuff like this, you gotta be careful, especially with these low cap coins. I mean, what did they say? Market cap was 8,000. So I mean, that's you can manipulate that easy. But moving on, we have new DeFi Alliance reveals its first cohort of 7 startups. The Chicago DeFi Alliance has announced its first group of startups that will take part in its new incubation program, and some of the biggest names in DeFi are on board. The Chicago DeFi Alliance has selected its first 7 startups from more than 100 applicants. The selected projects are a mix of decentralized exchanges, asset managers, and derivative platforms. The projects will receive mentorship and technical support on markets and regulatory issues. Some of the biggest names in DeFi are joining hands. The Chicago DeFi Alliance, which just launched in April, announced last Thursday their selection for DeFi projects to be included in the first cohort of startups. OX, DY, DX, Kyber Network, IDEX, OPYN, we were just talking about that, SET Protocol, and Synthetics. According to a post by founding alliance member CMT Digital, the startups were chosen from over 100 applicants, indicating just how valuable builders in the DeFi ecosystem see support from one of the leading investors in the digital asset industry. We got CMT Digital tweeted, "We are thrilled to announce the CDA's first cohort, which includes OX Project, DYDX Protocol, Kyber, IDX.io, OPYN, SET Protocol, and Synthetics.io." The Chicago DeFi Alliance was launched April 7th with support from TD Ameritrade, Compound Finance, Jump Capital, Vote Capital, and others. A lot of big names. The purpose of the alliance is to provide entrepreneurs and startups in the DeFi space with, quote, meaningful support and guidance with respect to trading and applicable regulations, end quote, according to a statement from Vote Capital when it launched. And Chicago has a long history as a center for financial innovation, capturing about 20% of global derivatives trading market, according to the CMT Digital announcement today. CMT Digital, founded in 2014, is a subsidiary of CMT Group, an international proprietary trading and investments firm. CMT Digital has previously invested in major crypto firms like Bakkt, Lightning Labs, Coinbase, BlockFi, Silvergate, and more. Of the initial 7 members of the Chicago DeFi Alliance, DYDX, SET Protocol, and Synthetics are in the top 10 for total value locked on DeFi Pulse, with Synthetics in the number 2 spot, second only to Maker. OPYN, the newest project in the bunch, ranks number 20 on DeFi Pulse. IDEX, OX, and Kyber Network are all decentralized exchanges with the most recent 24-hour volumes of 1.38 million, 3.8 million, and 4.1 million respectively. Several of the selected project leaders were recently featured in a panel at Ethereum Summit 2020 where they gave their thoughts on the impact and future of DeFi. Notably absent from the initial cohort is BZX, potentially as a result of the hack that project suffered in February. CMT Digital also participated in a 14 million series, a funding round for settlement solution startup Transparent, alongside Jack Dorsey's Square and Pantera Capital earlier in 2020. In their announcement, CMT Digital said they believe all of the projects selected for the initial CDA cohort have potential to serve as foundational elements of DeFi ecosystem. Well, so you got There's been a lot of bullish news just keeps coming out since the Bitcoin halving. A lot of good names. I do have me some OX. I do have some Kyber. Um, I will be looking into synthetics, and DYDX. Um, Possibly these. But overall, I think DeFi is going to be really good in the future. I don't have any. I don't have any of my coins locked up anywhere. Um, at the moment, I don't really trust that. So I am accumulating, but I'm just not locking up my funds with anybody else. I will wait for that, see how everything goes. But we got a lot of big names in here. So yeah, let me know if anybody is into any of these coins or into DeFi. All right, so going to the next article, we got Zcash's first halving may solve its inflation problem. This article on CoinDesk: mining reward halvings are a hot topic in the crypto markets as they alter a cryptocurrency supply and often have a significant impact on prices. We all know Bitcoin's halving. We just went the third halving. Let's see. The reward block was mined to 6.25 Bitcoin from 12 and a half. Bitcoin offshoots, Bitcoin Cash in, Bitcoin SV also witnessed halvings in April. Next in line is Zcash. Zcash was first created in 2016. It uses a proof of work or mining algorithm and encrypts user information within shielded transactions. Currently, it is the 26th largest cryptocurrency by market value as per data source CoinMarketCap. Reward Rewards per block mined on the Zcash blockchain launched and supported by the electric coin company are scheduled to be cut by 50% from the current 12.5 Zcash to 6.25 Zcash at block 1,000,000 46,400 this year. Zcash is first ever having the block subsidy reduction is expected to happen sometime in November. High inflation crypto. While Zcash's supply is capped at 21 million like Bitcoin, its inflation rate is significantly higher than the other major cryptocurrencies. We got a chart here, or not a chart, but some analytics here. Newly minted coins added to circulating supply in the last 24 hours. We have Bitcoin, inflation rates like at 1.44. We got Monero at 2, Dogecoin and Litecoin, Ethereum around 4, Dash Ethereum Classic 6%, Zilliqa 7%, and you got Zcash at the bottom with 28% inflation rate. So it says at press time, Zcash's annualized inflation rate is 28.19%, the highest among the major cryptocurrencies according to data source Viewbase. While Bitcoin's inflation rate is 1.44, Zcash's highlight inflation rate has long been a cause of concern among the investors and the analyst community. Quote, if Zcash were a country, it'd have it'd have the eighth highest inflation rate worldwide at 32%, end quote. Popular analyst Josh Olszewski tweeted in December 2019. The cryptocurrency was one of the worst performers in the first 9 months of 2019 due to its quote disproportionate end quote supply hitting the market, tweeted economist and trader Alex Kruger in September 19. Zcash ended 2019 with an 88% decline while Bitcoin achieved gains of over 90%. These concerns, however, may ease following November's supply cut. Quote, after the halving, the inflation rate would effectively get cut in half from its current level, so any concerns about the inflation rate would be alleviated or be considered a non-issue, said Connor Shine, I can't say that, a crypto research analyst at Digital Assets Data. Pre-halving boost. In recent months, the cryptocurrency has been languishing, not far above all-time lows against both the US dollar and Bitcoin after November's halving, though investors may give up on punishing Zcash for its high inflation rate and cheer the emission cut. See, the upcoming halving could give Zcash the boost it needs to stay relevant in the high cap ecosystem, said Adbenstein. Adbenstein. We got further cryptocurrencies in general tend to rise ahead of halvings, which are widely considered to be price bullish events. For instance, Litecoin, which underwent its last reward halving on August 5th, 2019, doubled in the first quarter of the last year despite lackluster price action in Bitcoin, the biggest cryptocurrency by market value and price anchor for the broader crypto market. Litecoin, the seventh largest cryptocurrency, rose another 100% in the second quarter. Many observers argue that halvings create supply um, deficits and thus put upward pressure on prices. The belief mainly stems from the Bitcoin market, which witnessed stellar bull markets in the months following its first two halvings in November 2012 and July 2016. The narrative has further strengthened due to Bitcoin's rise from 3,800 to 10,000, witnessed in 2 months, running up to its third halving earlier this month. So, yeah, well, with Litecoin, I remember we prices were rising up, and then once the halving came, prices actually fell. So I guess that's what we're expecting with Zcash. Pretty much kind of happened with Bitcoin. We haven't. Well, I guess we're still in that crash. So we'll see if we start Zcash starts getting a run up. I do like Zcash. I do like. I'm a fan of Monero. I like those two privacy coins. I think they'll be really good in the future as well. Let's see here. Back to the article. Miner selling encompass a significant percentage of total volumes in Bitcoin ahead of its first halving in late 2012. After the event, a large drop in selling pressure from miners led to a price rally. So they got a chart here with potential miner selling pressure as a percent of total volume. We got 2012, 2016, 2020. Um, and in 2012, the total volume fell from 135% to 67 after the halving. In 2013, Bitcoin's price extended its pre-halving bull run by 6% from $12.75 to $13.50 in the 2 weeks after halving, and went on to hit a record high of $260 in April 2013. Quote, some investors are looking at Zcash similarly, and its first halving could bring about the largest drop in potential mining sell pressure as a percent of total volume compared to future halvings. End quote. Wilson Lithium, research analyst at data provider Masari, told CoinDesk in a Telegram chat. All right, goodbye, founders reward. Alongside the halving, Zcash's so-called and not universally popular founders reward expires in November to be replaced by a new development fund. Quote, Zcash was launched in 2016 with a founders reward to be allocated over 4 years. Over 4 years of all Zcash mining rewards, 80% was allocated to miners, about 15% was allocated to a group of people that included investors and founders, and 5% was available to Electric Coin Company to fund core support functions, end quote, according to the official blog of the Electric Coin Company. The new fund which was approved by the Zcash community, will distribute 20% of the network's mining reward to infrastructure and marketing development, of which 8% would go into a third-party grant program, 7% to the Electric Coin Company, and 5% to the Zcash Foundation. The other 80% will go to miners. Let's see. So November looks set to be a major month for Zcash, and the discussion about the halving's potential impact on price and non-price metrics is likely to pick up on the space as we move closer to the final quarter of 2019. So far this year, the cryptocurrency have moved pretty much in line with Bitcoin, and broader markets price fell from 70 to 20 in 4 weeks to mid-March, as Bitcoin I'm assuming that's supposed to say has nosedived amid the coronavirus-led crash in the equity markets. The subsequent 150% price rise in Bitcoin pulled up Zcash. The privacy coin recently clocked a high of $50 and was last seen changing hands at $45. So anybody in Zcash, let me know down below. We will follow this up until November. We'll see what Zcash does. See if we can reach back up to 70. Okay, so next article, we got staking, a good way to earn some yearly passive income. I personally do this. I do have some Cosmos. I do have Tezos on Atomic, and I'm debating. I do have some Algorand and VChain. Do have a lot of VChain. Um, I didn't know you could do. Oh, Cardano's coming soon. I will probably be doing Cardano on here. Let's see. But on the Cosmos, on mine, it said it was between like 8 and I think it was between like 8 and 12%. I think the who I was staking with. Oh yeah, I was doing 10. I think yeah, mine was at 10%. And then you have Tezos. I think mine was at 7%. You can earn up to 10%. I think the highest one I saw on there is like I want to say like 8% or so. But I picked the one with 7. VChain, I think VChain is it is like 1.4. Yeah, 1.4. But yeah, just want to let y'all know this is a pretty good way of staking, uh, and it's on your on a good wallet, Atomic. You don't have to lock your coins up anywhere, especially with Tezos. I believe with Tezos you could exchange it or withdraw at any time. I do think with Algorand I had to lock it up for like 21 days, but I just did that today. So I guess after that is up, I'll let you know how it went. VChain, on VChain, you just hold it on the wallet and it stakes automatically. You get your VThor coin. Tron, I will try. Ontology, I will try. Actually, I think Ontology had another. It was higher than 5.6% as well. But if you're holding long term, I just letting you know what I do. Yeah, so I just wanted to show everybody a good way to hold your coins off exchanges as well as earn more crypto while you're doing it. So let me know if anybody is staking with Atomic Wallet. I will be doing another video on some of the updates on some of the ones I am staking, and we'll go back to the market. You know, Bitcoin's still at probably about 88, 8,900. Yep, 88, $8,897. But if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.